It passed at 2:23 in the morning. Nothing happens positive after 2 o'clock in the morning. And as far as pork is concerned, this is what the issue is for Republicans. It's got $850,000 for a gay senior home, $15 million to pay for Egyptians' college tuitions. Those are Egyptians that don't live in this country, by the way, not Americans. $400,000 for a gay activist group to teach elementary kids about being trans, and the list goes on and on. $15 million for those Egyptian college funds. I mean, that's crazy. $400,000 for a group to give clothes to teens to help them to hide their genders. I mean, that's the stuff that's in this bill. 1,112 pages that most did not have the time to read, and then they had to go ahead and pass it before a government shutdown. Anyway, that is all for that. We have to move on to another story before we wrap up the hour. It has been 4 years since on Capitol Hill, the spending vote has just passed, and we are going to go to Aisha Hasni now. Basically, this is a good big step. This now will be in the hands of the Senate. The deadline was tonight, midnight, before a possible government shutdown. So it has just passed literally seconds ago in the House. Congressional correspondent Aisha Hasni joins us now live on Capitol Hill. So what happens next?
Well, we were waiting for it to hit 288. We thought that was the magic number. It turned out to be 286, and that is exactly what they got because there were some members missing today. So they just gavelled. It has passed. It will be sent to the Senate now, where it does face some hurdles. But I want to talk about what's happening right now on the House floor, some drama going on. Congresswoman, this happened, and now Marjorie Taylor Greene has filed that motion to vacate. Now, I will say it is not privileged yet. And what that means for everyone watching at home is it's not live. It doesn't mean once it's privileged, if she decides to make it privileged, that will basically send a message to the Speaker of the House that you have to take this up now in the next 2 legislative days. Now, the House is going on break for 2 weeks, so that wouldn't happen until they come back. It would be put off for 2 weeks. But as of right now, I'm told that that motion is not privileged. Right now, it's just sitting in the hopper. She's taken some pieces of paper, the resolution, she dropped it in the hopper, which is the box where you drop the bills, and she's at least started that step. But right now I'm told it's not privileged, it's not live. So because it's not privileged, it will just basically sit until she decides to make it live. We're not sure if she's going to decide to do that right now. If she decides to make this live, she would have to wait to do that until after these next 2 votes, which we're still in the vote series. So we're just waiting to see if she gets up and speaks and decides to do that after these next 2 votes. But again, yes, this $1 trillion bill has passed. A lot of frustration, a lot of anger from House Freedom Caucus members, including MTG. Earlier this morning, I did ask the chairman of the caucus, Bob Good, about a possible motion to vacate. I said, look, you guys are angry. At the end of the day, the buck stops with the Speaker. He is the one in charge. He gets to put these bills on the floor, and he's deciding to do so. So why aren't you filing a motion to vacate? And he sort of was sidestepping that and saying that he wasn't interested in doing that, that he was never interested in pursuing a motion to vacate with former Speaker Kevin McCarthy. So a lot of folks, when they were asked about this, basically said they weren't interested. Marjorie Taylor Greene has obviously now taken action. So we're watching the House floor to see if she makes this live now.
All right, Aisha Hasni, thank you very much. And just to mention, I mean, this was 1,112 pages. It passed